Hi folks, I thought it was finally time I gave something back and did a YouTube video myself rather than watching everyone else's very helpful YouTubes. So I've just got the new Matchbox conform software from Cargo Cult from Justin. Before I used Conformalizer, and I just wanted to go through a procedure that I use all the time, which seemed quite different to what other people use. It seems most videos people have put up are drama film based, whereas I do a lot of music concerts and things, so it's slightly different what I use it for, and I've just been on a bit of a journey to learn what to do, so I thought I'd share it. So you can see on my timeline there, that is, I'm just waggling my mouse, that is the multi-track media that I recorded on the night of a concert. Starts at like 7:30 in the evening, finishes at 9:30 at night. It's one big file. The editor has now edited it and given me an EDL, and I want to move it to like 1000 hours, where most of TV shows always start. So I want to reconform all the edits he's done from my source material to the final edit. So I've put Pro Tools in all modes, all tracks are selected. Let's open up Matchbox. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once here. So the way it's defaults with me is you get also this list view, which is on the left, which is very useful in the end. This summary page I don't tend to use so far, but I'll show you where I use it. So let's load in our EDLs. Let me go over to the file over here. Where's my mouse gone there? File, import new sequence. So I'm going to import the new sequence. Right, okay, that's put it in the new box. So you end up with this top box here is any old sequences, new sequences, and then this is supposedly the difference between the two. But that's not really how I use it. So I've loaded in this new section, and this is the EDL of the show. Now really all it's showing me is the edited show. But if I go over to this other page here, the view list, and do new cut, it now gives me a more traditional EDL that I'm used to. Now there's a load actually here that I don't need. I know I'll actually get that media doesn't exist, you know, on that bulk of media here. That's off VT. So I would just go in and get rid of a lot of this. Can't quite do that at the moment because I've only got one hand. So that's useful. This EDL now, I can edit it and do things to it. But if we go back to our main page, because this EDL has got basically 4 tracks or 2 stereo tracks. So I actually really, the 95% of the show is just on A1 and A2. And if I only want to conform off A1, whereas it just does double the amount. So what you can do is just drag it along like this on A1 to the end, and that has now highlighted all of the A1s. Now what I need to do is, basically the whole software works off whatever's in this box, I think, so I need to offer that up to there. Now there's a magic thing here that's a little hard to get. If you go into matches and differences, you'll see a magic thing that says promote selected clips to match ranges. When I press that, it basically moves, you can't see very clearly there, but that's the destination and that's the source. So that's what I'm used to seeing, is that's my recording on the night and that's the source. So I can now go ahead and conform. I press this red button up here and it's giving me lots of options. Now I'm in Pro Tools, I'm at 25 frames per second, speed normal. Now apparently you need to switch this off at the moment, this use Pro Tools scripting API, because it's not quite working at the moment. I'm not doing any offsets, I'm doing copy and paste rather than cut and paste. I've got rid of all these markers. Now they're very useful, you can put markers everywhere, but I don't really need them because the edit points really help me as markers, and it really does add to the time that it takes to do it. So I'm using this really in its simplest mode, and if I just press run it now, we're off. It's come up with a little box in the top left telling me that it's doing 64 edits and it's going to take 2 minutes. And I've been fiddling around with it all day today and it's worked really well. So it's off doing its own thing now. I don't think any of us want to wait for 2 minutes, do we? But so that is how to basically reconform a concert where you've got a big bulk of media. Well, actually, it doesn't have to be one bulk of media. It can be a whole timeline of media. Pick it up and move it somewhere else. I hope this has helped. Thank you very much.